What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, kids? How we doing? Hello. It's your boy Boyd, and we're gonna be learning about a wonderful subject today. Of course, if this is your first time, this is gonna be a very, very weird, very, very different show. Oh, fuck, my tea is hot. I'm testing out a bunch of filters today, and so you're gonna be part of this experiment. It's gonna be weird as fuck. I'm being told to cut it off, so we're gonna be cutting it off right now.
Oh boy. Hello everyone. Hello. Students, people that are alive and well, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. As the crazy voice that I was just trying out later on, just had to tell you that, well, my name is Professor Void, and we're going to be doing a little bit of a show. We're going to be still sticking with, the whole Twitch live thing, of course, be a part of it, join in the chat and stuff like that, show out the emotes, have fun. Of course, now we're going to be introducing it out to the world. I have a nice little podcast here, show, whatever we're going to call it, I don't know. But you're going to be a part of it. I'm so excited for that. So, what the hell do we do here on the Let's Learn Professor Void? Well, basically we dive into topics every Monday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday at new schedule, 8 p.m. And we spend a couple hours on a subject to try to see what crazy shit we pull up from, and let's have fun with it. That's kind of what we do around here. And I hope you're having I hope you learned something brand new, just like me. This is like all kind of off the cuff, and we're all trying to figure this shit out as we go. So, that's kind of the whole gist of it. And I hope you enjoy this. And of course, today, why the hell not? Let's just dive right into whatever the hell's happening to us as a society, this weather, this season of what some of you might say humidity, some of you might say allergy, some of you might see as exercise, as fun in the sun, some of you might think of it as your big sister or big brother dunking you in the pool and almost killing you a couple times. But you know how it is, you know how it goes. The theme parks are open, the splash zones are splashing, kids are screaming, parents are losing their children. It is runaway season, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about summer. The holiday of, I would say fucking. The season of fucking. Gosh, it's wedding season. So, even on the Christian front, people are banging. It's honeymoon. People are going out. The weather's fine. It's wonderful. What else? Everything's all hot and bothered. Or you could be bothered and hot. Depends on how you see this season. I think summer is definitely second. Yeah, second to one of my seasons. Fall is my all-time greatest. It has the best holidays. It has the best weather. I like chill. And I get to wear my favorite outfit. A nice good pair of tight jeans, flexible fit, right? And then a crew neck sweater. And then sometimes if I'm feeling a little frisky, I'll throw a beanie into it. Maybe a hat or two. Honestly, I really like that. You get a little bit of hot days sometimes. And then maybe, if climate change really grants you a nice little wish and stuff, you get a little bit of snow. Looking at you, Texas. And basically a whole bunch of shit happens during summer. And that's what we're going to dive into. We're going to see what is summer? What are we going to what comes up when we search up summer? Of course. Now, let me explain the premise of the show if you're brand new to it. Is that, well, basically we take a topic, we dive into it, and we always start off with a good Wikipedia page. That is our foundation. We stay on the Wikipedia and we keep it fresh and clean. Clean as in basically You telling your parents you're going to clean the house, and then you hear mom driving up on the driveway. That kind of clean. So, let's see what the hell we're going to be pulling in today. We got a couple things planned in store for you, so let's dive right into a little bit of a wiki page here. Brian, can you please tell us what the hell summer is? Please and thank you, good sir.
Summer, from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Summer is the hottest of the 4 temperate seasons, falling after spring and before autumn. At or around the summer solstice, about 3 days before Midsummer Day, the earliest sunrise and latest...
I still need to see that scary film Midsummer. That just like reminded me of it. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry, Brian.
At or around the summer solstice, about 3 days before Midsummer Day, the earliest sunrise and latest sunset occurs. The days are longest and the nights are shortest, with day length decreasing as the season progresses after the solstice. The date of the beginning of summer varies according to climate, tradition, and culture. When it is summer in the northern hemisphere, it is winter in the southern hemisphere, and vice versa.
Ah, so summertime could be subjective during certain times. So, specifically speaking, we're talking about the summer season in, I believe, the northern hemisphere. Yes. Of course, because your boy is filming from North America, the craziest continent. Let's be honest. Now, of course, we see that it dives more into the longest parts of the day. That I think, what was it? I would almost say that. Fucking, what are we thinking? Like June is the longest day? What's the longest day? What is the longest day of the year? Sure, let's just dive into this year. Yeah, dead smack of summer, June. And June 20th was the longest day. Why was it the longest day, though? The year solstice straddles 2 calendar days arriving 11:32 p.m. Eastern. June in North America, Sunday will begin most daylight, while in Europe, Monday will technically be the longest day of the year, though just by a few seconds. Hot damn. Washington Post, marking the year's longest day. Let's see here. Now, the Washington Post, they're trying to tell me what exactly that specific day was. Yeah, no, what happens on the fucking solstice?
What happens on the solstice?
Thank you, Brian.
Humans throughout history have celebrated the summer solstice with rituals such as bonfires and ceremonial dances to mark the passage of the seasons.
Oh.
On the June solstice, the sun's vertical rays strike the Tropic of Cancer, a line of latitude 23.5 degrees north of the equator. Geographically speaking, it's the northernmost point where the sun appears straight overhead, 90 degrees above the horizon, all year. In the northern hemisphere, daylight reaches its annual peak, and the sun takes its longest and highest path through the sky. Okay,
ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have to take a little pause here. Okay, those of you who are listening, if you're lucky enough to catch a live show, you get to see these little avatars at the bottom here, which represent the students in the chat. Well, turns out, ladies and gentlemen, son of a bitch, they did it again. We have a little bit of a rebel here.
Space Cat, if you continue to play like this, I will have to burn you alive and send you down into the trenches of where you began.
Oh, thank you. Okay. I love you too, Space Cat. Sure you didn't do it. Sure you didn't do it. Back to the lesson. But yeah, if you want to be kicking me around and kissing me all over the place while on this show, please go ahead and join the live show. Create your own little avatar. It's a little fun little thing we get to have around here. If you follow, well, a little special thing happens. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's continue on with the lesson. Now, the solstice. So, like back in the day, they had like parties and shit. I guess that'd be kind of cool though. I've always because what was that? I play a lot of D&D, and like the one thing I've always loved about just the aesthetic of just like going to like a specific like village and shit, like with your players and stuff like that. You just give them a reason for like just throwing a random festival, because you know you always gotta have those like party towns and stuff like that. Love, just say solstice, summer solstice, winter solstice, fall solstice, solstice. The solstice with the mostest. It's probably the summer solstice. Say that 5 times fast. Okay, cool. All right. So let's continue on with the summer timing. Astronomical view, equinox. What? Let's take a gander at this. Brian, please. What the hell is summer timing?
Summer timing. Further information. Meteorological seasons.
Meteorological
From an astronomical
seasons.
view, the equinoxes and solstices would be the middle of the respective seasons, but sometimes astronomical summer is defined as starting at the solstice, the time of maximal insolation, often identified with the 21st day of June or December. A variable seasonal lag means that the meteorological center of the season, which is based on average temperature patterns, occurs several weeks after the time of maximal insolation. The meteorological convention is to define summer as comprising the months of June, July, and August in the northern hemisphere and the months of December, January, and February in the southern hemisphere. Under meteorological definitions, all seasons are arbitrarily set to start at the beginning of a calendar month and end at the end of a month. This meteorological definition of summer also aligns with the commonly viewed notion of summer as the season with the longest and warmest days of the year, in which daylight predominates. The meteorological reckoning of seasons is used in Australia, Austria, Denmark, Russia, and Japan. It is also used by many in the United Kingdom and in Canada. In Ireland, the summer months according to the National Meteorological Service, Meteiran, are June, July, and August. However, according to the Irish calendar, summer begins on the 1st of May and ends on the 1st of August. School textbooks in Ireland follow the cultural norm of summer commencing on the 1st of May rather than the meteorological definition of the 1st of June.
It would be Ireland to kind of just rebel against whatever they would like. Oh no, man. Our first day starts in May. You son of a bitch. I wonder if it has to do with their potatoes. Potatoes. All right. We're seasonal lag. I knew it. We were in a simulation. I knew it. Called it. Recognizing the culture festivals.
Reckoning by cultural festivals, the summer season in the United States is traditionally regarded as beginning on Memorial Day weekend, the last weekend in May, and ending on Labor Day, the first Monday in September. More closely in line with the meteorological definition for the parts of the country that have four-season weather. The similar Canadian tradition starts summer on Victoria Day 1 week prior, although summer conditions vary widely across Canada's expansive territory, and ends, as in the United States, on Labor Day.
I know. I guess, like, yeah, we technically still have, like, festivals and stuff like that. It's just called Memorial Day, but of course, you know, we always got to add, like, a little price tag to every holiday. And with the new Juneteenth holiday comes up, I'm going to give it a year. I'm going to give it a year till, like, you're going to see, like, an Old Navy pants sell or something. It's going to be something ridiculous. I think I already saw, actually. I think I actually already saw a company already doing that. Maybe. We have to dive more into that. But yeah, no, there's plenty of a lot of June holiday. Not actually, is there really a June holiday besides Juneteenth, I guess? Nah. No, I don't really think so. Hot damn. All right. Now, okay, let's continue on with here.
In Chinese astronomy, summer starts on or around the 5th of May, with the Jiaqi, solar term, known as Lixia, establishment of summer, and it ends on or around the 6th of August. In southern and Southeast Asia, where the monsoon occurs, summer is more generally defined as lasting from March, April, May, and June, the warmest time of the year, ending with the onset of the monsoon rains. Because the temperature lag is shorter in the oceanic temperate southern hemisphere, most countries in this region use the meteorological definition with summer starting on the 1st of December and ending on the last day of February.
That's so interesting. I mean, like, and again, this is just like cause of my ignorance. of course, not really traversing the world so much. And even like, honestly, damn, I just realized I don't think I've ever like broke into like the southern hemisphere of travel, now that I think about it. Which, I mean, like, I guess it's just like a total different like weather base, and then so you have to deal with like so many different things. That's, oh my goodness, it's so cool just like recognizing that, like, how in a way I feel like for me it makes the world bigger, just realizing that like summer, like right now someone's having a winter, and then while we're having a summer over here and stuff. And like, of course, there's different like weather patterns, whether you live more tropical or if you're dry climate, and then summer for that is totally different on that end. It's very interesting. Now, okay, let's see. We got school breaks, public holidays, activities. I'm just seeing like what more the Wikipedia. This is actually a pretty short Wikipedia that we have here, actually, which is pretty interesting. I thought it'd be a little bit more. All right, but let's hit up the weather, because I know here in North America, I mean, like, what was it? We have a full-blown hurricane season, which actually is hurricane season more spring? I would think that it's more spring, because like a tornado, like we have tornadoes and then tornadoes in the Midwest and then hurricanes in the Gulf. Is there an earthquake season in the West? Damn. I don't know. All right. Let's see here.
Weather. See also, hail, tropical cyclone, and wet season.
Oh.
Summer is traditionally associated with hot or warm weather. In Mediterranean climates, it is also associated with dry weather, while in other places, particularly in Eastern Asia because of the monsoon, it is associated with rainy weather. The wet season is the main period of vegetation growth within the savanna climate regime. When a wet season is associated with a seasonal shift in the prevailing winds, it is known as a monsoon. In the northern Atlantic Ocean, a distinct tropical cyclone season occurs from 1 June to the 30th of November. The statistical peak of the Atlantic hurricane season is the 10th of September. The Northeast Pacific Ocean has a broader period of activity, but in a similar time frame to the Atlantic. The Northwest Pacific sees tropical cyclones year-round, with a minimum in February and March and a peak in early September. In the North Indian Basin, storms are most common from April to December, with peaks in May and November. In the Southern Hemisphere, the tropical cyclone season runs from the start of November until the end of April, with peaks in mid-February to early March. Thunderstorm season in the United States and Canada runs in the spring through summer, but sometimes can run as late as October or even November in the fall. These storms can produce hail, strong winds and tornadoes, usually during the afternoon and evening. Holidays, school breaks.
Okay. Oh, so I guess, so the hurricane season is just like, it just hits up at any moment in time. Okay, that kind of makes a little bit more sense, I guess. I wonder, so, and again, I was going back and forth here. Atlantic Ocean, hurricane, statistical peak, September 10th. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. And it's the South, because a monsoon is associated with rainy weather. Wet season.
The wet season is the main period of vegetation growth within the savanna climate.
Okay. So, yeah. Okay. And, of course, I tell you what, there is nothing as freeing as like the classic summer break of summer. Like when you're high school, middle school, just like, I did not know how ignorant I was like to the world till I realized that like summer break doesn't exist. Like once you get older, and like, we stupidly thought that we, like, honestly, we're going, like, as soon as we went out into the working world, be like, dude, it'll just be summer all the way long. Let me tell you, nope. And just, I know. It sucks. Just summer's gone. It's killed. It was killed right out. Wish I had still had summer break. I know, Space Cat. I know. It's brutal. It's brutal stuff. And it's like you always like now you have to like schedule a break, like a week break on just whatever allowance that, you know, the corporate lizard overlords give you. Of course, you know, other countries, they give out vacation days because they somehow care about their employees. That's besides the point. Trust me, we're going to dive more into the political shit around summer once we finish off this little bit of, actually, you know what? Hold up. I think it's time. Let's dive into a little bit of YouTube, everybody. So again, this is the part of the show, of course, where we go from Wikipedia. I want to dive deeper into it, get a more visual base and stuff like that. And we're going to go into YouTube here and try to I want to dive more deeper into, well, just the summer weather around the world. Because that's very interesting to me. I like weird weather around the world, July. So, oh, I did not know this. Weather around the world. Oh, that's 4 years ago. But let's see here. What right now? Currently, I'm on YouTube trying to figure out certain parts. But now there's a channel just saying weird. July. Oh wow, we get the latest on here. Hold up. Let me check this thing out. Let me check it out here. Weird weather around the world. South Africa, snow, floods. We got floods, some heartbreaks. Oh goodness. Oh gosh, is this gonna be violent? Hopefully it's just like natural disaster, not like people disaster. I don't want to see someone get exploded by a tree. Okay, I'm seeing like a brave car. Okay, we'll take it. We'll risk it. Let's see here. Can we? Hello? Excuse me? Oh, here we go. Okay. Let's check this thing out. So South Africa got snowfall in the summer?
This is the Uniondale Road, and the conditions are...
Oh my gosh.
Bizarre. I've never had to drive in a snowstorm in Africa before.
Ooh, oh, I love thunderstorms. Starting to noof on. We got sinkholes in China. I don't think that's seasonal. Well, actually, I wonder if sinkholes are actually seasonal. Like, I want, like, hear me out. Like, because I would say, like, in the Midwest, in North America, and gosh, I wonder if it's just like, I wonder if it's seasonal all year round. But potholes, like the rains from the fall and everything, all the water and stuff like that. You got snow coming in for the winter and stuff like that. Comes in, seeps into the cement, tar, and all that. Gets into the cracks and stuff like that, right? I wonder. Because then, like, as it comes into it and it melts and all that, like, basically the ice expands and breaks up all that shit. I wonder if just basically a sinkhole, if all that is happening underground and it destroys all the infrastructure and destroys all that, then that causes like a bit of a sinkhole because all the ice melt and the ground's all loosened up. Maybe. Oh, you know what? Hold up. Let me confirm this. We're asking too many questions and not getting enough answers. Sinkhole season? See, sinkholes can happen anytime, but a number of reasons that are more prevalent in early spring. Spring? Yes. You can see. Space Cat, see me after class. No. I'm going to sink you out of this class. That's what's going to have to be. Sorry, everyone. All my visually impaired listeners, whether you're listening on the podcast or just blind. I got a horny student here. But yeah, no, to get confirmation, yeah. Sinkholes can happen anytime, but for a number of reasons, they're more prevalent from early spring until late summer. Oh, thank you. Hold up. Oh, wait. No, not that one. Where is it? Yes? No. Damn it. I have something. I thought I had a thing for that. Did I have it? Yes. Come here. Oh, love you too. Now we love around here. So hold up now. Now I'm really curious about the whole sinkhole epidemic here. I know you all can't see this. Hold up, let me get into a little bit of a story mode here. See that? Now you can all see what's going on.
The entire state of Florida is vulnerable to sinkholes.
Yep.
From the Florida Keys to Georgia, the state sits on a soluble limestone.
Florida is vulnerable to just Florida itself. Let's just get that clear. Okay, continue.
From the Florida Keys to Georgia, the state sits on a soluble limestone foundation, which dissolves fairly easily in water. Sinkholes occur when water filters through the limestone, slowly eroding it. Rain exacerbates the erosion when it becomes acidic on its way through the ground and reacts with decaying vegetation. Eventually, the erosion forms large voids or cavities in the limestone. When the limestone ceiling can no longer support the weight of the soil above, the ceiling collapses, causing a sinkhole.
There you go. There you go. The more you know. There we go. Well, see? So there's that. Damn. It's a lot of erosion. Oh no. Yeah, there's a lot of brutal weather. In the Midwest, you'll be seeing that a lot. When it comes down to tornadoes and stuff like that, you'll have people open up their garage and just pull out the grill if they can. And just watch a tornado just crush through a cornfield. The fuck? Oh my god. I feel like I'm watching a 2010 video. Crushed. Oh my gosh, see how strong the wind is? See, this is like the fog where you start to see it. Like, I'm about to see, like, a titan come up. You're about to see, like, a silhouette, like a demigod come up. Maybe. Godzilla, for sure. You always got someone brave that shouldn't be brave in certain cars like that. What was it? There's so many videos of like a Pontiac. The thing's got like one wheel drive, and somehow the driver is able to just crush through the water like it's nothing. Nah, I mean that person's got it. It's a light flood. It's a light flood. Ain't too bad.
That's not a light flood.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy what's happening down there. Belgium. And that's a mudslide, I'm guessing. Oh my goodness. Hey, Space Cat, congratulations. So it's just a lot of flooding. A lot of flooding in areas. Well, I mean, that's granted. It's flooding season. So, yeah, that's valid. No, that's understandable. But let us see here. Hold up now. But no, that's like, that's wild that like this I guess like I don't know, is the US like, because now I'm starting to think like, is the US like more like above sea level? Because like, yeah, of course, yes, we'll have flooding in Florida, yes, but I mean like I'm always like seeing these kinds of videos in, I don't know. I would always see them coming in around like, there we go. Like it's always somewhere like I don't see them in North America. Maybe it's because like, you know, we don't really have like, I guess like two like muddy areas. Am I wrong here? Huh? Maybe not. I don't know. Let's see here. But oh yeah, no, that car's just gone. Yeah, just a shit ton of floods. Oh, one flood in the Philippines. Goodness. It's crazy stuff that's happening over there. I guess like, yeah, no, it's a tropical season. It's tropics, so that's just what's going to happen there. But all right then. That's what's going on with the weather during the summer season. Now, of course, let's get back to what was good about summer, though. The holidays. The holidays, the school break, ladies and gentlemen. All right, that day when you get out of class, just you bust through in the doors, and you just go out there and you enjoy yourself. That is what we want. Tell us about it, Brian.
Schools and universities typically have a summer break to take advantage of the warmer weather and longer days.
Yes.
In almost all countries, children are out of school during this time of year for summer break,
Mm-hmm.
although dates vary. In the United States, public schools usually end in late May and Memorial Day weekend, while colleges finish in early May. Public school traditionally resumes near Labor Day, while higher institutions often resume in mid-August. In England and Wales, school ends in mid-July and resumes again in early September. In Scotland, the summer holiday begins in late June and ends in mid to late August.
Okay.
Similarly, in Canada the summer holiday starts on the last or second last Friday in June and ends in late August or on the first Tuesday of September, with the exception of when that date falls before Labor Day, in which case, ends on the second Tuesday of the month. In Russia the summer holiday begins at the end of May and ends on the 31st of August. In the Southern Hemisphere,
We definitely got to figure out like how, I want to see how other students from around the world celebrate their summer breaks. That is something that we're going to definitely have to dive into here.
In the Southern Hemisphere, school summer holiday dates include the major holidays of Christmas and New Year's Day. School summer holidays in Australia, New Zealand and South Africa begin in early December and end in early February, with dates varying between states. In South Africa, the new school year usually starts during the second week of January, thus aligning the academic year with the calendar year. In India, school ends in late April and resumes in early or mid-June. In Cameroon and Nigeria, schools usually finish for summer vacation in mid-July and resume in the later weeks of September or the first week of October.
Okay. So, what was it? Besides, I guess like people in South Africa? Yeah, South Africa. Okay, so Australia, New Zealand, South Africa begin early December. Oh yeah, so it's just in Southern Hemisphere. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh, their summer breaks are cool. Oh, cool. You get Christmas and New Year's Day? That's pretty cool. All right. Let's see how, I want to see like how, I guess like how, what would it be? Like how, hold up. Let's do a Google search. And let's try to figure out like how the fuck do these kids celebrate summer? Excuse me, Google. I need you to calm down. Okay, well, we'll just do that then. Reset that. So, okay. How kids celebrate... No, students. How students celebrate Summer break. Or no, not celebrate. I guess like what do students do during summer break around the world? What do students do? What do students do? Summer break. Well, the world. How short summer breaks are short in the Philippines? How short are they? Actually, wait a minute. Was it set? Did we miss it? You got Russia, Wales. No, it's saying like Southern Hemisphere. How long are your summer, Space Cat? I'm guessing like, is it like the generic 3 months, 2 months, or something like that? Maybe. Let's see. Let's see what's up. This is why we're here, so we can Google this stuff. Is summer vacation the same around the world? CBS Kids. Look at that. Let's look at this article. Hopefully it's not a video because I don't want to get that copyright strike. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna keep that there. See how long are summer? No, how long is come on, we can spell. Is summer break in the Philippines? 2 months? Oh. What? That's Philippines. You gotta at least get 3 months in. At least get 3 months in. There's blockbusters coming out. You got like concerts maybe to go to. They graduate fast. Oh. Okay. Let's see. I'm guessing like, is it like a 3? Like, do you guys like get 3 breaks? Like what was it? You get like 2 months summer, 2 months winter, 2 months spring, 2 months fall, something like that. Because I know like a lot of schools, they do that like trifecta type thing. I think you found that just summer is faster around the world, not summer break. Oh, what? See, throughout the country, schools usually have 2 or 3 week long break. Not faster. They graduate faster? But you said not faster. What? Summer is faster around the world, not summer breaks. Oh, right. Right. Got you. Because summer is smaller. Got it. Hey, that's why we learn here. Learn something new. So, okay. So, okay, then let's see. All right, Argentina. So y'all can barely read that. Hold up. Let's get the zoom in feature going on here. Can we get one more in? Yeah, we can. No, we can't. We just broke the website by doing that. Your parent guardian can disable the cookies. Uses cookies as function. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Take my cookies. Okay.
In Argentina, summer vacation starts in mid-December and goes until the end of February or the beginning of March. Wait a minute. Wouldn't that make it a winter vacation? Nope. In the southern hemisphere, these are actually the hottest months of the year. So even though it's during what we think of as winter, it's still their summer break. Everyone to the beach. Photo credit, Niels Pierre Gonvi.
Okay, but I mean, like, it's telling me the time, but I want it, yeah. Like, come on, like.
Yeah, I want to know what the kids are doing. how the kids are celebrating their summer break. What's up, kids? What do you do? What are you talking about, Space Cat? This is my summer voice. Yeah.
I am sorry. I'm testing out a lot of new stuff here. But okay, well, I mean, like, what do... I don't know, like, I'm trying to, like, figure out... I'm trying to get into, like, kid culture without, like... And I'm trying to get it, like, immediately down. So, around the world in summer holidays... Oh, okay. Hold up. Across... Around the... How different countries approach holiday learning loss in kids. I mean... Ugh. Kids don't need to learn during the summer. Come on. We don't need any of that. So, I guess it's hard. I guess kids are just going out and having fun. They're enjoying the time. It's summer. Let's just have a good time. Bounce around. Have a good one. La 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 la. You know. Oh. Oh, okay. Never mind. Hold up. That Wikipedia. Hello. Thank you. Oh my goodness. You're telling me the activities that we're doing.
Summer. From Wicked activities, people generally take advantage of the high temperatures by spending more time outdoors during summer.
Hell
Activities
yeah.
such as traveling to the beach and picnics occur during the summer months.
Mhm.
Sports such as soccer, basketball, football, volleyball, skateboarding, baseball, softball, cricket,
boom,
tennis
bam.
and golf are played.
Yeah.
Water sports also occur.
Woo.
These include water skiing, wakeboarding, swimming, surfing,
Soccer.
tubing and water polo. The modern Olympics have been held during the summer months every 4 years since 1896. However, the 2000...
If you were here last session, you were able to see us dive more into the Olympics. Go ahead and check out that previous episode if you wanted to.
However, the 2000 Summer Olympics, in Sydney, were held during the spring and the 2016 Summer Olympics, in Rio de Janeiro, were held in winter. Summer is normally a low point in television viewing, and television schedules generally reflect this by not scheduling new episodes of their most popular shows between the end of May sweeps and the beginning of the television season in September. Instead, scheduling low-cost reality television shows and burning off commitments to already cancelled series. There is an exception to this with children's television. Many television shows made
I
for
was just
children
about to
and
say.
are popular with children are released during the summer months.
Oh my God, this totally reminds me. Oh, like big nostalgia trip. Like I totally remember like the Adult Swim vibe of like going over your friends, spending the night, staying up late, and just like the summer air hitting you, like after running around at night, like or on your bikes and stuff, just fucking around and stuff, going to your local gas station or Walmart and stuff and seeing what creatures lurk out at night from that. Oh my gosh, doing like maybe a ding dong ditch. Oh, love it. Love it. Good stuff. But yeah, just and like I was about to say, like my biggest TV memories were like during the summer. Maybe just because also I was a shut-in, but that's beside the point. But that's wild. Yeah, no, but that makes a lot of sense. I mean, gosh, I wouldn't be surprised. Just like you on Twitch, coming on over, hanging out during the summer. Like, what you doing? Oh, right. You're being a cool son of a bitch. Sorry, continue, Brian.
Many television shows made for children and are popular with children are released during the summer months, especially on children's cable channels such as the Disney Channel in the United States, as children are off school.
Yep.
Disney Channel, for example, ends its preschool programming earlier in the day for older school-age children in the summer months while it reverts to the original scheduling as the new school year begins. Conversely, the music and film industries generally experience higher returns during the summer than other times of the year and market their summer hits accordingly. Summer is most popular for animated movies to be released theatrically in movie theaters, with most school-aged children and college...
Ooh. We gotta dive into this. Hold up. Fucking drive-ins, baby. Drive-ins. Like drive-ins around. Yeah, drive-in. Drive-in. What? Drive-ins around the world. Like, is it just Wikipedia? What? You gotta be kidding me. There's no way like drive-ins are just an American thing. Okay. Immediately I see Australia. Okay. Oh, goodness. I was about to say, yeah, that was like the biggest thing was drive-ins in the summer. Oh, I'm getting this. Oh my goodness, I am hot for nostalgia right now. What? It's only just Australia and United States? I know, this is awful. Virginia, Pennsylvania, Massachusetts gallery. Oh, this is the shortest, most saddest page. I wish drive-ins were back in. I swear. Oh my goodness. I guess like why are drive-ins not popular anymore? Not popular? Bring back the pandemic lockdowns. Oh yeah. That they did have like a little bit of a poof when they went, because people were like going to their cars and stuff like that, and like, oh my gosh. Let's see here. Queera, why did drive-ins lose popularity? What alternative finance options are available to small? What the fuck? No, a good size drive operates dark side cinema. A good size. Hold up, let me make sure you all can see this. Okay. Wait, can I story time this? Oh, lovely. So, okay.
A good-sized drive-in sits on 15 acres. A lot of the time that property is only generating income for part of the year because running a show in the rain or the snow takes away from the experience. 15 acres close enough to population big enough to support a drive-in is big enough to support something more lucrative than a drive-in. Thus, the drive-ins are turned in malls, housing, and cars. With the rise of high-quality car stereos, audio quality rivaled home systems. Minivans can be parked backwards, a futon mattress laid in the back, and comfortable viewing ensues. If you're cool about it, you can even drink a beer or two during the movie. Put a couple of lawn chairs in the back of your pickup with a boombox and you're king of the world. The experience itself has actually gotten better with the new technology.
Yes.
Those shitty speakers that hung in our car windows are gone, and now decorate my office.
Oh my god, I remember those. Those motherfuckers, they would lose signal all the damn time. You had to hang them out your window, and sometimes you would get frequency by the neighboring car and stuff, like somehow theirs would be delayed for like a quick second. It would be awful. And then they had it to where, like, what was it now? You can play it through your radio. Like the drive-in would take up a radio station, you just play it through there. I mean, gosh, with the power of Bluetooth, I mean, and just streaming. I wonder if like there's a way you can almost like, ooh, I just had an idea. I just had a wonderful, amazing idea. Okay. So get this. What if you had it to where, I was thinking of like Bluetooth speakers, maybe you can like cast it out to just multiple Bluetooth speakers and everyone can hook their Bluetooth speakers to that, which that could be something you could maybe do. Or you stream it out to like people's phones, like almost like a podcast, and people can just like go in and look. Man, that'd be probably too much traffic for a website. You can have viewers. I don't know. I don't see why not. Syncing issues. Yeah, everyone's got to be on sync. Nah, never mind. But the Bluetooth one, that might be a certain situation. But yeah, the technology getting better. I don't see why, like, we all can hang out and have a little bit of a drive-in.
The first radio sound used the speaker wires in the ground as antennas.
Yep.
So as soon as someone backed over a speaker post, and it happened every night, the whole row lost sound. Now, it's high quality FM also. $15 a carload is a very cheap way to take the whole family to the show.
Yes.
You can even pack your own food.
Yes.
A few of us who started in drive-ins still have no open fires on our snack bar menu boards. We seemed to have spent a lot of time telling people they couldn't BBQ at the drive-in. If you see that on a reader board in a theater, you know where they got their start. But
oh man, like, okay, I'll be honest, especially shout out to my Gen Xers there, because you love pointing out the past and stuff, and how, like, oh, you lived up in more dangerous times and stuff like that. At least in this specific situation, I kind of agree with you. At least on, like, the drive-ins being more popularized, and then just like people just grilling out at a drive-in. That sounds amazing. Just imagine grilling a rib out, like, on a little Weber, like behind, I don't know, whatever, like, shitty Pinto or Nova you got and stuff, and like that, and like you sketchily fit all that in and stuff like that, and it's just like you had all this beautiful shit, but also some dumbass kid knocks over your grill and burns half your face off. You probably, I understand the rules. I do understand the rules. Or, God forbid, you bump into it because you're drunk, because you knocked back a six-pack, because DUIs didn't exist back in the day, at least to you, suburbians. Like, oh, shit. Yeah. No, I get it.
the drive-ins that closed and were not converted to some form of the homogeneous American landscape were often the victims of poor management, inability to convert to digital, or the rise of the ubiquitous multiplex. With the coming of the multiplexes, these big hard tops, as indoor theaters are called, got all the good product, movies, and the drive-ins were left to run second run or worse. Many went to porn before the internet. Many went to ethnic movies in areas where population...
Now, hold up now. We're talking about some sweet, sweet... Right on the films? I mean... I'm kind of down for that. You're talking about, I could see a whole billboard of ass just lit up on a nice screen. I'm just saying. You're just, because I know there's some houses out there too that are out there, and oh man, there's definitely some houses out there that are like neighboring a drive-in. They just hear over their speakers just slapping some reverbed bass sound, and just I could imagine just like, yeah, dude, I'm babysitting. I don't want my 5-year-old looking out the window and just seeing some thrusting on a 100-inch paper screen TV. I can understand that, but still, I mean, let's not throw out the idea here. This is some pretty solid. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we're lucky to have a drive-in. So yeah. Okay. So yeah, a lot of them being taken out and stuff like that. The utility of more of those open spaces, you make more money. So, hey, students, don't worry. You can just... Hold up. Let me just grab you there for a second. But don't worry, you can just blame capitalism for destroying drive-ins, because people know aesthetically drive-ins are amazing. They're better. They're better all around. They're better all around. They work in and out of a pandemic. But yeah, oh my gosh, these are just like, but what was it? Still, though, movie theaters were such a big thing in the summer. Oh, those warm summer nights. And you go out, and you go with your friends, and you're chilling. Like, you're staying up late. Oh my gosh. The midnight releases. Oh, I love those. Staying up all night just to watch a movie, just like to spend 1 hour, and then you go back and you play on your Xbox, PlayStation, PC, whatever you're messing with. Or if you just weren't a gamer, then I mean, You go in there and watch another movie. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's see. What else? Other activities?
With most school-aged children and college students, except those attending summer school and summer camp, on summer vacation during the summer months, especially in the United States. Travel and vacationing traditionally peak during the summer,
Oh,
with
yeah.
the volume of travel in a typical summer weekend rivaled only by Thanksgiving. Teenagers and college students often take summer jobs in industries that cater to recreation. Business activity for the recreation, tourism, restaurant, and retail industries peaks during the summer months as well as the holiday season.
Yeah. And yeah, classic, what was it? We got the bikers. We got the skiers. That guy's kind of an asshole because he's barefooting it and stuff. We got the trees. We got a guy that's holding a fan because that is summer. Now, of course, this is what Wikipedia has taught us. There's so much with the weather being behind summer and then the activities that you could do around it. And it's just like there's so much behind it. But I don't know, let's dive deeper into see what's going on. And of course, don't feel free while you're asking, while either you're watching live or you're listening or you're watching on YouTube, leave it in the comments, tweet me, or even talk live in chat, whatever topics you want to dive into about summer. And let's see, for here, I'm more curious about, honestly, what's going on with last summer and this summer. Like, what was going down? I guess like summer, I mean, like we have the Olympics going down, and let's see, what does summer mean? What does summer mean? What does summer school? The warmest season. What does summer name mean? Meaning summer region of origin, English speaking. Summer is an English feminine given name. Recent coinage, the season of summer. Okay. What does summer mean to you? Let's see here. What are the top things to do in the summer? Are any of them amazing lists? Summer do activities. There's a lot of camping that goes on. I know that. Hold up. I know there's a lot of other articles. Let's see here. Summer Olympic Games, Summer War. Oh, okay.
References. This page is based on a...
Brian, please calm down. Okay. Oh, the classic summer jobs. There's a lot of summer jobs that happen out there and stuff. I remember having a couple summer jobs. I was mainly doing delivery on my summer job. Let's see here. We could dive into the holidays of it. Now let's check out summer jobs. Or here, before we dive into summer jobs. I want to see what pops up on the YouTube. Of course, Calvin Harris is just a bunch of summer vibes that made summer last longer. Whatever it is. Yeah, no, that's about it. Now, of course, the weather. There's a lot of things happening with the weather. The culture around summer. We could do the culture around summer. Oh my God, I can barely stand the heat of summer. There's so much about it. But let us see here. Because we already got the drive-ins down. That's something that's so much fun. Oh, no, let's talk about the next famous thing about summers. water parks, water sports, water skiing, swimming, Olympics. Water parks around the summer. Yeah, right? Water pack. Talk about the water parks. The water parks, amusement, the history of water parks. Oh. Let's see here.
Water park. From Wikipedia. History. Water parks have grown in popularity since their introduction in the late 1940s and early 1950s. The United States has the largest and most concentrated water park market, with over 1,000 water parks and dozens of new parks opening each year. Major organizations are the IAAPA, International Association of Amusement Parks and Attractions, and WWA, World Water Park Association, which is the industry trade association.
Okay. Nah, you know what? I think we all know why we're here for. Yes, of course, of course. We're talking about summer. We're talking about what makes summer summer. And of course, it talks about the sun. The sun making it the hottest, not the hottest thing in the whole world. Besides, like, you know, I guess the southern hemisphere, where that just like totally changes. But no matter what, it hits it. Now, I wonder, summer weather, stats on summer weather. Current results. Now we can see here, let's see, current results. I mean, do we kind of trust this site? Sure, why not? Summer temperature averages for every state nowadays. And stuff like that. Alabama, you're looking at a nice 78. Really? For summer? Nah, I know some of these places hit like in the triple digits. They're saying summer temperature. Hold up. So y'all can see what's going down here. They're saying summer temperature averages range from 81 degrees. Louisiana, Texas to a low 52 in oh, sorry, hold up. For Louisiana and Texas, it gets up for an average rain of 81 degrees. That's dry. Oh my gosh, I couldn't. Hey, you know, Texas does have dry heat. Yeah, it's Louisiana that gets wet. They're soggy as hell. Oh my goodness, I was in 100 degrees in California, and I felt like I was cooking. It felt unhealthy. The dry heat, like dry heat for me, it makes me feel unhealthy. I don't know what it is about it. I really don't. But let's see here. The culture around summer. Ooh, the top summer solstice traditions around the world. Oh, I like this. Because that's like what I wanted to focus more on, is that like stuff that goes on with the summer and stuff. And like, yes, of course, the weather can be crazy. I think I would rather dive that deep into it when we actually want to try to do a excuse me, can you please calm down? All right, fine then. I'm just going to story mode this. I don't give a damn. All right, yeah. I want to see what goes down to the summer solstice tradition around the world, and then maybe we'll try to find a video onto it, and then I want to try to figure out, yeah, I guess summer traditions and cultures around like what goes on. So okay, yeah. We'll figure this out.
Top summer solstice traditions from around the world.
Hell yeah.
The summer solstice, otherwise known as midsummer, marks both the longest day and the shortest night of the year in the northern hemisphere, and is technically the official start of summer. It's also one of Europe's most celebrated and spiritual evenings, which has long been associated with both the Christian Saint John the Baptist, as well as a more ancient, pagan ritual. However, it's not just Europe that revels in longer days, so we've also featured many global locations on this rundown of the top summer solstice traditions.
Let's go!
Moving back to Europe, Sweden is surely the unrivaled champion of midsummer celebration.
Well, yeah, Sweden's all happy as hell. Like they got so much to celebrate there with their holidays and stuff like that. Over there in Sweden. Little bit of Sweden.
Their Midsommarstang festivities, marked
Brian, I'm going to need you to say that one more time for me.
their Midsommarstang fest
Midsommarstang. Like you got mid, you got summer, you got stang on it. I like that. Brian, give it to me one more time. You know what? Hold up. I want you to slow down for this one. Slow real down for me.
their Midsommarstang
One more time for me.
their Midsommarstang
Oh, I like that. That's good. That's good. I'll tell you what, Brian. I'll tell you what, that's making me... Oh! Tell you what. Making me feel real good. Give yourself a little... Thank you, Brian. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt there.
Their Midsommarstang festivities, marked by decadent indulgence and rooted in paganism, are some of the most important in this Scandinavian country's calendar, and which unite Swedes of all ages. Traditional foods such as pickled herring, salmon, and potatoes are enjoyed by flower wreath-wearing revelers, and maypole and folk dances, such as the Smågrodorna.
Sweden sounds like just a fantasy land. Did you hear that? Like, just like this whole segment just sounds like something that I would describe to my players, like on a D&D campaign. Like
Traditional foods such as pickled herring, salmon, and potatoes are enjoyed by flower wreath-wearing revelers, and maypole and folk dances, such as the Smågrodorna, take center stage. It's even said that if unmarried girls place 7 flowers under their pillow on midsummer, they'll dream of their future husband.
Okay, that's a little horny. I understand. I mean, with modern days, I guess like what happens if you put like 7 flowers underneath your phone? You get like a match on Tinder or something like that? You get like a DM? Maybe. What's it like? What's a Sweden common name? Hold up. Because I'm going to extend this joke. Male name. Yeah, if Lars DMs you, right? If Lars DMs, let's see here. Common. Yeah, if Lars DMs Anna, my beautiful. No, that's German. I'm not even going to try it out. I'm going to butcher it. I know how to jokingly do a Norway accent, but that's about it. Oh, speaking of them, let's see what the Nordic countries. Let's see what Finland and Norway have to do with their holidays in the summer when they're all hot and bothered.
Is it unfair to lump Norway, Finland and Iceland under one entry?
Don't you dare throw Norway in with Finland and Iceland. Norway is long and proud.
Probably. However, these 3 Nordic countries do share some remarkable similarities when it comes to celebrating the summer solstice. In Norway, enormous barrel bonfires are popular, and Finland, whose Juhannus midsummer festivities were formerly based on the god Ukko before being John the Baptized, similarly let loose to celebrate several extra hours of light by also crafting huge bonfires.
Man, people were fucking pyromaniacs back in the day. I mean, like, fuck, I guess, like, fire is just an overall spiritual thing. I mean, with cavemen's discovering it and stuff like that, all the way from Christians, like, talking to burning bushes on it and stuff like that. I mean, fire has been all about it. And then you have the Norways burning barrels during the summer because we're hot and bothered. So we have to burn a barrel.
Iceland, on the other hand, celebrates their 21 hours of daylight by throwing a huge 3-day secret solstice midnight sun music festival.
Okay, we're gonna copy that and we're gonna look that up. It's not really too much of a secret. Endless Sun, Icelandic Beauties and Secret Festival. Well, fuck yeah, let's see what goes on at the secret solstice.
This video is sponsored by Pixtoons Animation Studio.
Studio.
Foods and adventurous trips. Subscribe Yummy Food Park.
Dude, you gotta increase your audio, my friend.
सीक्रेट सॉलिस्टिक फेस्टिवल यहाँ एक रात म्यूजिक सुनने का टिकट 10 लाख रुपए।
What?
म्यूजिक किसे पसंद नहीं होता? हम में से ज्यादातर लोग ऐसे हैं
Oh,
जो काम
okay. Official after movie. Okay. Let's see what's up here. Show me the secret solstice of Iceland. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, I'm nervous. Hold up. Okay. Oh, all right. Oh, we got planes. Ooh, that's pretty. Okay, we waterfalls. People climbing through it. Loading, please wait. Let's go. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh god. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my. TV production. Oh, sweet. This is what they're doing over in Iceland? Oh my gosh. Okay. Here in Iceland. You got. You can't do that. You can't do that. Even they know about the helmets. Fucking helmets. Get the fuck out of here. I wonder in Nordic countries, like, is it racist? Like the Viking helmets? Like, I'm seeing it in a shop, so I guess they're okay with it. But it's just like, what the fuck? Oh, that's funny. Okay, let's skip a little bit ahead. I'm not trying to get like personal with these people, and so we get it. Yeah, not like Nordic people, blonde, white. Got it. You guys hug there because you guys are happy about being there. Okay, he's happy. Hold up. Let's see here. We got a DJ. Okay, we got some nice editing here. Okay. Hold up. Let's bring it back here. Okay, we got the shorts. We got the dudes. Okay. Dun 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 ding ding dum bum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum do 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 beep beep ba do. Okay, yeah. We got pictures. Yeah, tell us. Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh my goodness, they have like so many of these things on here. I gotta be careful with the music and stuff like that. They are not having a concert in a cave. They are having a concert in a cave. Well, you gotta and they're in an ice cave now because they have to do that. Okay, all right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, okay. If you guys make me affiliate and you just like students, let's try to get Void here, Sugar Daddy or something like that, so we can just like, so I can experience these things. Because you're telling me that there's a concert in caves, there's a concert in ice, and then like in ice crevasses and stuff, and then they're like, oh, they have like, it's a secret. It's a secret. I don't think it's actually a secret. I don't think they actually know. Like, are people going to tell them? Like, who's going to tell them that they like really suck at keeping secrets here? Icelandic secret solstice, secret glitter on the faces, dancing. We got our one ginger here. Woo, yeah. Keep her identity safe, but them glitter. More. No, that's like bedazzle. Oh, damn, that is gorgeous. Okay, if you're going to wear a fedora, you have to look like this. You have to look like that. That is the only way you can really pull off A fedora. A feather. A fedora. Well, hot damn. All right, cool. So yeah, Sweden. So Iceland, you so far have the coolest, coolest thing. But what is this? What? We got ourselves UK and Ireland. What you say about that, bruv? Think the summer solstice? We don't celebrate that too much. Let me tell you something, bruv. We got the highest, the dopest summer solstice. All right, we put extra fish in our chips, bruv, on our summer solstice. Our tea, yeah, and we actually Americanize our size in tea in the summer, bruv. Ireland, your rebuttal? Yeah, we just eat more potatoes, that's about it. And we drink a lot of whiskey to keep our bellies warm. But it's summer, we don't give a fuck. Okay.
It's not surprising that the country in which Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream is based has some pretty typical summer solstice celebrations,
Oh, damn.
especially given the UK's pagan past. Festivities in pre-Christian times focused on fairies, unicorns and other suitably mystical creatures, until Christianity duly stamped these traditions out.
Like, a little bit of dig towards Christianity, but man, like y'all couldn't get like maybe a little bit more mystical, like with the rhetoric. Like, I get it. Hey, like Christians, they got a guy walking on water, bringing people back to life, himself back to life. All right, Jesus, like coming in, feeding the people. I mean, that's pretty mystical in and of itself, but that's like Marvel and stuff. Like, I want Star Wars mythological type stuff. I want the unicorns. I want the dragons and stuff. Like the whole celebratory multiple gods coming in and having wars and shit and stuff. Just like, man. I mean, I guess like Marvel Universe is kind of doing that with just the, but what the fuck is happening? Hello, camera. Hi. Thank you. And of course, you know, that's happening, but it's like, really? Is this it? This is all we got to show for it, ladies and gentlemen? Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe so. Meh. All right. Sorry, let's get back to it. Brian, please. Please, what are you doing, Brian? Brian, what happened? Brian, I need you to get your shit together. Brian.
Top summer solstice tradition.
Brian, you're not helping me out here. Okay, nowadays,
certain areas are reviving these processions and plays,
Let's
while
go.
bonfires are still typical in Cornwall and Ireland.
fires,
Naturally,
man?
Stonehenge sees many druids and pagans coming to witness the perfectly aligned sunrise. 2. Latvia.
Hell yeah.
Latvia takes a leaf, no pun intended, out of Sweden's flower wreath-wearing book at midsummer, also favouring the use of these now festival-friendly pieces of floral headwear for women and leafier versions for men. Known as Janny, after John the Baptist, this special annual event is typically accompanied by plenty of parties, cheese, and beer, as well as some possibly ill-advised leaping over the bonfires that are kept burning all night long.
Hell
Traditional
yeah.
folk songs and cars decorated with branches sometimes make an appearance. 2. Spain.
Okay.
Bonfires and fireworks displays are
Spain.
popular in Spain when it comes to celebrating midsummer, and
So far, I'm just getting a whole vibe of just fire. People just get like really pyromaniac when it just comes to just like, hey, let's just burn shit. I mean, I guess it's the perfect weather with like rain coming in, but no, it isn't like the driest. Like, I mean, like literally, like what was it? LA, we tell people not to blow up stuff in like on 4th of July, and people still do that. Like it's a battleground out there. It's wild. But like, man, I guess all around the world, there people are just like blowing shit up.
bonfires and firework displays are popular in Spain when it comes to celebrating midsummer,
Yeah.
and special beacons are ritualistically lit throughout the Pyrenees, in Spain, Andorra, and France. Midsummer in that region is tied to feelings of belonging, and also marks a transition into adulthood for many adolescents. However, Spain in particular seems to celebrate more of a mishmash between Christian culture and pagan ritual. The Midsummer Festival of Saint Joan festivities, particularly in Barcelona, Menorca, and other Catalan-speaking regions, prove especially popular. USA. The USA is vast, and there are many different summer solstice celebrations which take place there on an annual basis.
Oh, yeah.
However, some of the most well-known include Times Square's day-long yoga event, which sees hundreds of yoga fiends join together to practice the activity throughout the day.
What?
Alternatively,
I'm sorry. What?
however, some of the most well-known include
Brian, excuse me. Just hold up. You're telling me fucking what? There's a day-long yoga event? Dude, I try to do yoga for 20 minutes. I pass out. I'm sorry, what? You want me to touch my knee where? Nah, that ain't gonna work. This is an actual thing. Get out of here. Ugh, why do you have bare feet anywhere near this? Hell no. That person was just like, motherfucker, are you really filming me right now? Like, I totally got you on camera and failing that yoga pose. I'm surprised people are really this comfortable. I'm very self-conscious even just working out in general. Like, I feel like a bunch of eyes are on me every time I turn around, stuff like that. And I'm a dude doing that. So I already so just from the woman's perspective, I know that's already crazy. Let alone you're doing poses like this and let's be honest, a lot of yoga stuff is very tight fitting. And so you're doing all those poses in the middle of Times Square. That's a lot. I'm surprised they don't deal with, I'm just more of they are totally allowed to do it, but it's more or less just you continue to do it even though you don't deal with a lot of hecklers. I'm surprised there's just not some asshole just there, just ruining everybody's day. Coming in there running around, because I know there's people in New York that don't give two shits. I guess maybe it's summer solstice and people are just it's namaste over there. I wouldn't be surprised. That's the calmest Times Square has ever been. That is wild. I never heard of that. It's wild shit. Okay, cool. So there's a lot of shit going down in the summer. People like their summer shit. All right, Russia. Now, what do you do during your summers, huh? Do you fight the bear? Do you go bear hunting with fisticuffs? Or do you set, I bet the money you set shit on fire, don't you?
Russia and Ukraine. Midsummer celebrations in Russia and Ukraine are remarkably similar to, and share many likenesses with, other European festivities, particularly the Latvian ponchon for jumping over burning bonfires.
Yes.
Although they also embrace skinny dipping. Other water-based activities common over the summer solstice include floating flower garlands in water and making predictions based on their movements. Known as Kupala Night or Ivan's Day in Russia and Ukraine, it has roots in pagan fertility festivals, but a name inspired by the Russian name for John the Baptist.
I told you, people are fucking during the summer. People are just into it.
Austria. Just as communities in the Pyrenees celebrate midsummer by lighting beacons, Austria comes together to light hundreds of mountain fires to mark this magical time. Stemming from a medieval tradition, it's thought that these fires were ways to worship the earth. Nowadays, revelers can make use of cable car systems to get a bird's-eye view of the tradition, which is particularly popular in the wilder Kaiser region of Tyrol, or simply head to Lake Aachensee for a summer solstice cruise.
I guess like the reason why I guess like fire in summer works because I guess wood is burnable during the summer. You can't really, but I'm just like would it? I guess yeah, like it could be more of an actual like it could be treated more as a celebratory thing because there's trees out there and they're treating it well and people are having a good time with it. Yeah, and then you got I don't know. I guess like what other people are doing this summer? Because I guess like winter is like wood is more precious, so you can't really, and you're more sheltered in, and you can have bigger bonfire. Okay. I'm justifying the reasons now. I get it. Okay. Sorry.
Nowadays, revelers can make use of cable car systems to get a bird's eye view of the tradition, which is particularly popular in the wilder Kaiser region of Tyrol, or simply head to Lake Aachensee for a summer solstice cruise.
Ooh.
Nowadays,
let's see here. I'm very curious on just like summer solstice. The northern hemisphere is known for the longest day on the summer. Learn about the sky. Ooh, okay, hold on, wait. Summer solstice celebration? Yeah, celebration in Russia. Celebration? That's sure. Kupla night? Is that? Oh, what is this? Of Kupla night. Oh God, I don't know about that. Wait, what? Y'all, you see this shit? Yazek is the largest traditional festival in Yugoslav. The national festival is usually celebrated on the summer solstice, which is the largest parade in the suburb of Kitstan, which sees thousands of visitors. The main event of two-day festival is ceremony by white shaman of the second day sunrise. The festivities also have competitions in traditional of Yukut sports like Yukut archery, stick pulling game, wrestling, and also national art singing. Oh, Jews harp and reciting of traditional oral epics. Ooh, so yeah, this is like some real fantasy type stuff. Okay, cool. I'm digging it. Oh wow, it actually gives me time to read it. Sometimes these like captions and stuff like that, they'd like give you like 2 seconds to fucking read it, so you have to pause it. All right.
So as we're entering the festival area, as you go through these gates, these symbolic gates, you kind of clear your past devils and your past just bad things that kind of linger.
Okay. Hold up. I'm immediately getting culty vibes. Like, just like you pass over. Okay. No. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. This is a festival, summer solstice. Let's just, not every spiritual group is a cult. Maybe.
And so clearing this symbolically clears you of anything that is negative in your life.
Okay, I'm digging it. It's not a cult. That is beautiful work right there. Don't paint that on you. We live this year very well, and we ask that next year will bring us luck and prosperity. Okay.
Welcome everybody.
I'm in the Republic of Sakha, which is the largest republic in all of Russia. And I'm just outside of the city of Yakutsk at a very special festival called Essech. It takes place over the course of 2 days, and it invites all the local native population, the people that were originally here before the Russians came 386 years ago, give or take. The festival celebrates a friendship, and it establishes a tradition of trust, and it kind of encourages everyone to get together and make peace, and also have luck and prosperity develop from this wonderful festival.
Hey, so, I'm down.
Let's enjoy the festival.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, this looks sick. Of course, I'm getting like big Ren Fair vibes and stuff. I'm just like waiting to see like the big turkey like pop up. Oh my gosh, that looks amazing. She saw that camera pulling in and be like, oh yeah, fucker, you want to see me flip this shit? Boom. You like that? Yeah. Oh shit, don't mess up. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. I'm seeing white dresses. You start seeing white dresses, it gets culty. We're not gonna dive into that. We're not gonna dive into it, okay? There's an audience full of people. This is a different culture. They don't get culty. Oh god. All right. This is actually very pretty. Oh, I think they're swans. No, this is a specific bird. This is a specific bird. I don't know what this is. Cool. And this is here where we have the fight. Are they actually about to fight each other? Like this usually, like, you see, you get a circle of guys together, and right before they bow, like, that's usually when something crazy is about to happen. Okay. Cool. All right. Some sketchy looking hoodie figures. Okay. You gotta change the shape of the hoods, my friend. Oh God. Okay. Oh man, we gotta talk to PR here. Okay, you can't. Okay, guys. I get it. It's part of the tradition. I understand. All right, and we're gonna respect it. We're gonna love it. Okay, I know. It's just coming from a North American, specifically an American. Like, this is sketchy. Just, whoo, boy. All right, don't worry. This is just a separate culture. This is just a separate culture. I swear to God, if there's a guy wearing red, and he has the exact same stuff, I'm cutting it off. Hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. All right, cool. All right, cool. The vibes have shifted. yeah.
Hapsagai is the national sport
Yes! We do got fighting, though.
of wrestling. And as I love challenges, I had to give it a try.
Oh, hell no. We're like, you're actually fighting in front of a bunch of people? Nah. You gotta get maybe like 5 drinks in me. Damn. Everybody's looking at him just like, this uneven tan line, son of a bitch. You better represent. Who's he facing off against? Your face. Nah. It's a wrap. No shot. My boy is looking ripped as hell. He's got a deltoid that can cut your throat. And nah, dude, it's gonna be a wrap. All right, let's see it. Come on, slap his ass. Yeah. Well, give him a. There it is. Yeah. Yeah, he's just teasing him. Oh! Get God. Amateur. Of course, I would totally do better. Like, I'm the greatest. That's how it is. Yeah. That's how it is. Simple as that. Bring any warrior that you have. All right, like Mortal Kombat, I'm going to come in there just like, come at me, because I am the greatest fighter in the world. You dare try to fight me? I have played Naruto Shippuden, what was it, Blood Ninja 4? Yeah. I kick ass. Maybe. That's a big maybe. So far, this is beautiful. Honestly, honestly, this is a beautiful festival. Damn, that's huge. Oh, wow, look at the arena. Oh my goodness, it looks amazing. All right. Damn, that's one. Man. Here I am. First of all, ignorant as hell, as just thinking like drive-ins were top shit. Now, all these other traditional festivals just knocks them out of the park. I mean, let's be honest though. I think if these traditional pagan festivals were to incorporate a drive-in, I think like maybe like after it, you would sell way more tickets. I think you got it.
China. While many of the aforementioned midsummer festivities are well known around the globe, arguably the most controversial is China's Lychee and Dog Meat Festival, which is better known as the Yulin Dog Meat Festival.
Okay, what?
While many of the aforementioned...
No. Well, we have to look into that. I mean, what? What? No. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't even. Yeah, no, we can't. We can't dive into that. That's I don't even feel comfortable dipping my toe into that. Oh boy, that might be have like a separate that might be a YouTube thing, heavily edited type of thing. But yeah,
it's for obvious reasons that the fairly unassuming lychee aspect of this celebration is often forgotten about. Held annually in Guangxi, it's sparked outrage since it began in 2009. And this year the sale of dog meat both at the festival and throughout China actually looks set to be banned.
Okay.
Even so, the Yilin Dog Meat Festival isn't China's only midsummer tradition, with noodles typically being eaten in Shandong and Beijing during this period, and dragon boat races being held in Shaoxing, Zhejiang. Like what you see? For more information on how we use your data, see our privacy policy.
all right, okay, cool. Dragon boat races. Let's
Even so, the Yilin Dog
let's go into that. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, we can't. Oh boy, I can't see that. Nah, I don't feel comfortable at all looking into that. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, what do we got here? Okay, yeah, let's go check out their boat race. Yay! Fuck. Oh shit, it's like rowing. Okay, wait. Okay, who's on who? Okay. Who you got your money on? Who got your money on? I don't know. I think I saw China first. Okay, we got U.S., Canada, China, Philippines. What do you think? Just 1, 2, 3. You think Space Cat? Do you think it's all of them? Who do you think is gonna win? A tie. It's already a tie. Yeah. Nah, you know what? I gotta go with home team. China. You gotta represent. You think 4 Philippines? Let's see what's up. All right. I gotta get mine. Cool.
And they're off, ladies and gentlemen. They're leading down into the river. They've been fighting off and training so far into the land. Row. I feel bad for the fishes going down into there. So, ladies and gentlemen, all right, we've seen, what is it? I think we're seeing the second place kind of pull ahead. I don't know, the rear camera view. Coming back and forth. Philippines seems to be falling behind. U.S. is pulling before. We got backward hat bows. We got Oakley wearing sons of bitches going down into the brig. Look how long that boat is. Some bros pulling away. Mush. Oh, You gotta love it to see it, Greg. You gotta love it. Let's see here. They keep pushing. They're moving. They're moving their bodies. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, Philippines is falling behind, ladies and gentlemen. I think U.S. is maybe coming in fourth. We got China coming in to third place. Let's see here, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming up close though. It's coming up close. Second's leading. Philippines is leading ahead. Everybody, oh my goodness, we got so much intense speed happening for legends saying that they can get up to 24 miles an hour. Oh wait, it ended. Right? No, they ended the pass. Who's in the lead right now? Fuck, wait a minute. What's the time? I don't know. I can't read times. I'm losing it. It's so much intense speed passing them through. Holy shit, ladies and gentlemen. We still got the... Oh! Philippines look like they're leading ahead. I mean, at least the camera angle is showing me that it looks like it's leading ahead. We have so much to do. Look at them pushing the body of the water, breaking it, turning into a speedboat. My goodness, attach a tuba to that, you can probably go skiing on the back of those boats. I tell you what. We got so much here. Leading into the finish. We see the finish. Philippines has landed it. What? Yes. Yeah. Is it great? Philippines? Did the Philippines land? Tell me what? Oh, China, no! They look sad. Look at their sad faces. They're sinking like their boat. Oh, my goodness. Oh, look at those biceps. Holy. Oh my. Oh, Jesus. Oh my gosh. Made in America, ladies and gentlemen. Look at the highlights. Oh, look at the slow-mo. He wanted it. He was trying to win this for his son, but he lost. He's praising it to his God. He's shouting it out. He's going home with the bank, ladies and gentlemen. First place, Philippines. Second place, China. Third place, Canada. And Made in America is shit. There you are, ladies and gentlemen. To end it off on the last summer solstice, Philippines coming in and representing that they are the best rowers. The Lord sends down another wave. Go to the Philippines. Well, there you have it.
Well, that was pretty great stuff. All right, now let's end it off on some nice, good clickbait stuff. Here, of course, you can't have summer without, well, people just running around and just seeing what could happen and just all the crazy stuff that could. And of course, we got to see just the classics of people going out, trying to communicate again, and seeing what happens. So, let's, of course, see how people are interacting to this year of summer, right? Let's see if Fail Army has. Summer fails. Because, you know, we have to figure out what goes on. Best funny summer fails. AMV classic. Let's see. Funny Central. Trying not to last. Best funny summer 2021. All right, you know what? Go ahead. Let's play. Let's actually try to play this. Let's play along. All right. Try not to laugh. Best summer fails. I'm actually going to try to play this. So let's try. Join with me here. Oh boy. Okay, we're just. Oh boy. You're already breaking me. You're already breaking me. Oh god. Okay. Oh. Let's end it off on a strong note, ladies and gentlemen.
What's up, everyone? Today's video features some of the funniest fails videos of the week.
Oh no. I am a sucker for old people falling. I just. Oh boy. Okay. Can't do that. Can't do that. You're on a boat. Oh. Oh, that's gonna snap. That's gonna snap. Get thrown. Okay, I mean. Okay, I got this. Oh! Oh! My dude tried to dive over the boat. He almost snapped that board. Ooh, I'm always so worried about that. First of all, I'm like terrified of jumping off piers because just like I can't get a splinter. Just like I've seen people get like 2-inch size splinters down their foot and oh no, I couldn't. And that hole right there, she almost. Like, look at that. She almost could have, like, just snapped her ankle. Oh, nope. Mm-mm.
1, 2, 3, out.
All right, well. Ah, the classic slip and slide. Ooh, bust ass.
Jared!
Jared. Oh no. I think I'm fucked up on that one. I just like that is so, like that is so not Tyler. Tyler, go get some of my old 2x4s. Not Jim wanted to fucking show off and say his new diving board on his outside pool. That son of a bitch. I got a pier. I'll throw a couple pieces of wood on there. Give me your soccer ball there for some leverage. Gotta have some bounce to it. All right, watch me. I'm about to make it over to that floaty over there. Nice dive there. Look at that ass out. That's how you gotta do it. Oh, here we go. Oh, couldn't even make it to the beach. Oh. That there, ladies and gentlemen, is probably the most Midwest thing you're gonna ever find. Some couple of people playing redneck redneck golf. And just, yeah, catching some balls on balls right there. All right. Okay. You're fucking asking for this. Like, that's what's happening. You're over here, like, trying to practice for Georgetown Ninja Warrior. And, like, you kind of deserve this. You put the time and effort into fall on your ass. This is probably the, maybe, what, 10th time he probably done this? Go ahead. I mean, that wasn't too bad. Oh, no. Oh, you gotta love it when, hey, Amaranth, you gotta, like, love it when you just, like, when 40-year-old women, like upper age women, moms, just, they get a little bit of that spark. They get a little bit of that, just that, that summer air just hits. Maybe a couple mimosas are hitting real good, the Michelob Ultras and stuff. And they're just thinking, you know what? Let me take this for a spin. They look down that slip and slide and they're like, I got this. Yeah. I'm not 45. I'm 30 again. I can do this. Oh my gosh, please don't bust your head. Okay, well that's...
Come on, Cole! Oh my God.
Oh! All right. There's a good amount of these. These are all pretty tamed. I'm kind of looking in some... I mean... I'll be honest, like... Kind of looking for more brutal fails here. See people messing up and stuff like that. So what we got going on here? Oh my goodness. Good balance. Dude's an expert. Damn. Yeah, at that point you gotta dip. Whoever had the family member, if you ever went tubing, whoever had the family member where they got behind the wheel of the boat, they just try to murder you. Just blatantly just commit manslaughter on the water. You know what I'm talking about? Where they try to like send that boat, he's fucking driving out, you're holding on for dear life, just like you're getting like a burn on your hand. And the fucker, it's always like an uncle too. It's always an uncle. And fucking you're on the tube and you're just fucking just like just losing your mind. And then finally you get like hit on the edge and you're just like you just get launched. Oh my gosh. I was like, you know, here, let's boating. Or no, tubing fails. I think, yeah, it's tubing. Oh boy. Oh gosh. Yeah, this shit right here. Oh my goodness. I don't know why people do this. I honestly don't know why people do this. Look how insane that is.
He's down.
Oh. I swear, honestly, I think this is like one summer solstice thing I think we can just get rid of. I think we're good on that. Look at this. Watch this. Just fucking. Ah.
He's down.
He gets launched. Oh. But hey. And that's what goes on in summer. There's a lot of burning fires. There's a lot of shit going down with it. But nah, hey, that's what... You gotta love it. No. I want like some... To close this out on our kind of the first episode here. There's a lot of stuff that goes down for the summer that is just like... It's a celebration, I would almost say, of growth. Of course, you know, with the crazy shit with climate and stuff like that coming in and burning up the whole place. Yeah, that happens. But I think you do what you can. I think no matter what, especially during these times, people want to get out. And that summer is like that big release of just people, like, whether it be the kids being released from school, people taking those summer breaks and stuff like that, doing that family trip out to the beach, and it's always hectic and stuff. You just got to take that time to kind of really go out there and enjoy it. I think that's what summer's always been, always about. Just trying to enjoy it. The weather, the people. I think that's how it always gone down. Whether if you're fucking, whether if you're just going out to a drive-in, whether if you're actually out of celebrating a summer solstice yourself or a concert and stuff. I hope you're enjoying your summer very, very well. But hey, that's as much as we can learn today about summer. All right, we'll dive deeper into other aspects of it and stuff like that. We're bet money we're gonna have to do a climate change episode, and of course, talk about everything surrounding festivals in general. We got a whole thing. All right, but hey, I hope you enjoyed this. All right, you people listening on the podcast, I hope you enjoyed it. You people listening on YouTube, I hope you enjoyed this. You people live, thank you for joining me. I hope you're having a wonderful time. But hey, I'm gonna go host somebody, and then we're gonna go figure something else here. I'm gonna go raid this channel and stuff like that. Y'all have a good one. My name is Professor Void, and we just learned something. I think. Maybe. Alright. Well, hey, you have yourself a good one. Later. Who the fuck am I gonna raid?